It's his final year, so if he wants to go, let him go. We know Salah is selfish. We are not going to break the bank for him. We don't have City's money.
Okay, so
we don't. So we still have to fight tooth and nail to try and get it. We are happy with where we are as a team.
It's TUNNELTV. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification button. I'm here with the two.
Like the videos too.
Like the videos too. I'm here with Mr. KB and I'm here with Mr. Fak, the Nigerian Englishman. We're talking about Liverpool today. And of course, Mane has gone. There are talks about Salah wanting a new deal. Are they going to give Salah a new deal? Are they going to give him the money they want? Are they going to seek a replacement? Are they going to bring in a big star? Or are they going to keep their star or give him 300 to what 400k? That's not the rumor.
I don't even know what is happening there. There are rumors now that Salah, we might cash in on Salah now. I think it'd be very stupid to lose your two of them. I'm fine with one, but not Salah, not in the same window.
Yeah.
I'd rather he lives on the free at the end of this season. I don't think we need really to cash in on Salah. We need, it's his final year, so if he wants to go, let him go. We are not going to break the bank for him. We're not 400. we're not going to do that. We're not going to do Salah 400k because he is not as important. He's important, obviously. He's a marksman.
What?
But he's not as important. How would I put it? He's not the reason. I don't know how to say it. There are a lot of other important people in the squad. So
he's the highest goal scorer in the last 5 years.
Goal scorer, yes.
What am I hearing?
No. Listen, I'm trying to explain something to you. He's very important. We agree. But Van Dijk is important. Alisson is important. As important. Fabinho is as important. Trent is as important as Salah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah.
So if you are going to give this guy that money, you have to give the others the money too. And it scatters the whole thing. So we have to think about the team first. The team comes first. The team always comes first. So Salah, it will be stupid to cash in now. It will be it even make sense to me if we let him go now. But I am fine him going at the end of the season for free.
Oh yeah, now. My people. I can't believe what I'm hearing right here. I'm confused, and the reason why I'm confused is, look, the way you're talking about Salah is like Salah is just like he's a good player, just one of those good players. Salah is top 3-4 players in the world right
top
now.
Three attackers.
No, players in the world right now. Facts. That's number one. And if for me, I don't know if you guys agree, but for me, if you have one of the top 3-4 players in the world in your team, you do everything to keep him at the club. How often are you going to have that? Because look at this. Salah, when Salah goes, that means you lose 40 goal contributions with Salah. Who's going to replace that? A minimum. Who's going to replace that?
Listen. We don't need that. You don't have to have the best player in your team to win trophies. You don't have to have the best player in the world to win trophies.
I'm asking you one question and you're giving me a different answer.
I'm saying another guy.
How are you going to replace the 40 goals that Salah is going to take away with him?
With the other attackers we have. You have to understand, when Salah plays, it means that another person that can play in his position doesn't play. So you cannot say we are losing 40 goals like that. There's somebody else that's going to be there who is also going to pot goals.
So Jota is going to make up the 40 goals.
And we know Salah is selfish.
Which is one of his key strengths.
It's one of his key strengths. But if we have another guy that comes into his position and is a bit more, what do you call it? A bit more selfless. He can give goals. The goals can be shared. Instead of him taking that shot, he can pass the ball to someone else. Someone else to score.
Do you know who thought that as well?
Who?
Real Madrid. When with the 2 seasons after Ronaldo left, they missed those 40
but
or those
15
50
sucks the air out of
goals.
everybody.
Bro, it does.
Even you, they struggle too.
Bro, regardless of all that, when you take away those amount of goal contributions, there's a hole in the side, and you have to make them up. How? What? Nunes is going to make them up? Jota's going to make them up? Is that what you're telling me?
We're going to buy somebody. What are you saying? Are you saying we should anything he wants we should give?
Yes.
No.
Yes, if he wants 400k, you give it to him. You give it to him because it doesn't mean that you have to give it to
highest
Van
paid player at
Dijk.
Man City.
It doesn't mean you have to give it to Van
Kevin De
Dijk.
Bruyne, and he's on 400k. I want to compare ourselves to Man City. Really,
It doesn't matter.
But then maybe that's the difference. Maybe that's why they have won more Premier League titles than you guys. Because
it's not even a maybe thing. The truth is the money plays a big part. Does.
I just want let me tell you this. Look, if Salah, I don't think Salah's definitely not leaving this summer. Regardless, I don't think
it'll be stupid.
He's not going to, because to be honest, it's not like he's going to go to Madrid. Like, where's he really going to go this summer? This summer, there's nowhere really for him to go. But what will end up happening if he runs down his contract at the end of next season, Mohamed Salah becomes free. So there's an open market. At that point, Liverpool are now Klopp minus Salah minus Mane, declining Henderson, probably retiring Milner, getting older Van Dijk. So Liverpool have problems with all those things happening, bro. And I don't know where you're going to get the goals that are leaving your club with Mane and Salah.
We have replaced Mane, in my humble opinion. We have replaced Mane with Diaz. I'm not worried about Mane going. We have placed him Diaz, and we just broke our transfer record and got a striker. If that does not mean we give a shit about the goals, I don't know what says that. We spent 85 million quid on this guy. So we are serious about goal. We know we are losing Mane. We knew we were losing Mane. We knew we had to replace him. We can't do Salah this window. It would be stupid. I mean, except and I don't think we can.
Salah, period, bro. Not this window. You can't do Salah, period. Salah's supposed to retire at Liverpool if you guys are smart. Mane was supposed to as well, if I'm honest. But Salah is supposed to retire at Liverpool. You give him
Mane just wanted a different challenge.
I don't know.
He has won everything. Mane had won everything, and I guess he didn't feel as low.
And if you think about it, Mane, that was his last big contract. Maybe the money on the table wasn't really, you know. It was. At the end of the day, these guys are human beings. The money is still a big factor, whether you like it or not. It's still a big factor.
Have you ever noticed that City don't lose players only when they want to lose players? I think they're the only club in the world that, if they want their players,
PSG too. PSG.
Well, we'll judge that a little bit later.
Yeah,
they've done it with
almost
that Mbappe thing now. They've done it now with Mbappe, but let's see. Let's observe for a little bit.
Look at it. Those Qatar-owned clubs. If you look at the Qatar-owned clubs, they keep their players because yes, they pay top dollar, and when they sign their players, the incentives that comes with it is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You don't know the back end deals that are going on.
For sure.
Do you understand? So let's be honest. Yes, he has a point. For Liverpool to actually get to that next level, they have to break the bank on their wages.
I don't think we need to get to the next level. I think we're there.
But 4 out of 5
Premier
leagues for City proves that you're not. Though,
no,
you're not quite there, bro. That's the facts. Bro.
We were since the beginning of 2018 season 1.7.
You've been the best loser 4 times.
It's
great.
fine.
Great. So you're not there.
The fans
we are
there. I think the fans think we are there.
Okay, but you want the trophy rather than just to compete.
We want the trophy, but this guy at some point you can't have their money. We don't have City's money.
Okay, so
we don't. So we still have to fight tooth and nail to try and get it. We are happy with where we are as a team. The issue now is Salah. We cannot pay anybody 400k.
Brother, you can pay Mo Salah. He's not anybody. He's not anybody. Look at this. Since he's arrived at Liverpool, look at his numbers. He's not anybody.
If you pay Mo Salah 400k, you have to await the domino effect. Van Dijk is going to want a 400k. Fabinho is going to want a 400k. Alisson is going to want his 400k. Thiago is going to want his 400k. And that's the problem now Liverpool might face.
I disagree, bro.
That's the problem Liverpool might face, because at the end of the day, Liverpool wants to look organic. They want to give that organic look. They don't want to look like a Manchester United.
No, it's not. We're not trying to look organic. It's a sustainable business model we're trying to practice. We cannot give these guys these wages and continue. We will fail. Everything will die. What we're trying to do will die. We cannot do that. We have a way. We have to keep players hungry and motivated. We have a lot of performance bonuses in the Liverpool contracts for our players. We give more performance bonuses. I'm not sure about that, but I know we have big incentives, because I remember when Firmino signed his old contract, he was on 100k or so, but he was getting 30k per assist, 40k per goal. So he was clocking in over 200 every about 200k every week because of those incentives. And that is the model we want to use, performance based. We cannot guarantee you 400k a week.
You can, Mo Salah. You can. Like when it comes to De Bruyne, after De Bruyne got that money, did everyone else start asking for that 400k? That City?
Everybody's eating at City.
Bro, I'm asking you a specific
Everybody's
question,
eating at City.
They're not eating 400k though.
No, but they're all eating well. They're at least 200k.
Bro, if you've got world-class
Almost
players
free.
in your team, you gotta be willing to pay the top dollar. That's just how it works.
No, bro.
You gotta push it out a little
PSG,
bit.
City have spoiled the market. They have spoiled the market. We cannot continue. We can't follow them. They have spoiled the markets. We cannot do that. And as I said, Klopp is the secret sauce. We can get another winger. He won't be as good as Salah, but he'll be ready to work his socks off, and he will do well. I truly believe that the system we have will help him out, especially with Trent on that.
Okay, you can get another Fabinho then. You can get another Alisson.
We can't get another Alisson.
But if you can tell me you can get, okay, so you can get another, you can't get another Salah who's giving you 40 goals straight away. You're not getting that, but I can get another Fabinho. I can get another Alisson.
Can't get another Van Dijk.
And I know Alisson is not asking me for 400k a week.
He's going
Van
to.
Dijk's not asking me for that.
He's
and
going
Fabinho's not.
No, but he's going to. That's what I'm saying. He's going to. Once he gets that, he's going to. Anybody will sign. Even after that, he's going to want cash. Nunes is not paying Nunes up to 100 grand. This guy came in for 85.
Wait, like you're talking about Salah doesn't deserve the money, bro.
I didn't say that.
No, but that's how you're talking, because you're talking about anyone that comes to Liverpool is going to ask for the numbers. Of course they're not. They're not Salah, bro. What are you talking about?
No, listen.
There's two different things, bro.
Listen, they're going to look at the wage structure. When agents are bringing their players into clubs, they look at the wage structure to demand what it is. They say if you are giving Salah 400, then my guy deserves at least 200.
Based on what?
Whoever we're bringing, whoever is if he's a good player,
who's the guy?
like this Nunes
not
guy.
a good guy. Not a
if
good
there are
player.
people on 400k in Liverpool, this Nunes guy will not come. He's getting less than 100k.
I disagree, man.
But you have to look at the profile of the player. One, Nunez is a player that the 85 million fee Benfica they charge high for. Benfica charge high for everybody.
But it wasn't cheap for them too. Even when Benfica bought him, it wasn't cheap. It was almost 30.
Bro, they've doubled their money, bro. What are you talking
about? But I mean,
but in terms of wages, still, those kind of players, when you buy South American players, you don't really spend much on wages until they
start to perform.
They perform and they renegotiate their contracts. Those kind of players. It's the same thing with Saka. We're paying Saka
30 grand.
We're paying Bukayo Saka 30k.
He's a young boy, came from the academy.
Exactly. So now,
he just got a new pay deal now.
Exactly. So now, those kind of players, because they came to the youth star, they're young players. By the time they renegotiate their deals, they get into that level. You know, someone like Nunez, if he does well this season, if he gives you a 20-goal season, you guys might renegotiate and be like, okay, double his pay by 50%. But it might happen.
Not immediately.
It will happen.
We don't do that after a year. You can't
give him a 10%. They might
do that after a year. You are being paid money. You have salary. You can't just bump your salary up after 1 year.
You never know. You never know, because the agent might come and say, look, this guy has done this. He deserves a pay rise. At least even if it's by 30% or 20%.
Even Bruno, when did Bruno get his contract? How long has he been there? 2 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years. 2.5 years.
No, it's 2.5.
2.5 years. He came halfway through a season. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a year and a half.
2.5, bro. Trust me. 2.5. Remember lockdown season last season?
He just got a pay rise. And he was balling out of control.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's more likely. Like, it's rare that after the first season you get a new contract, except you're like a young guy.
Not a new contract, but a pay rise.
A pay rise, yeah, it's rare. That's very rare.
After 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, especially if as the club, if it's protected in the contract, you're not gonna raise it.
People like Martinelli got that. Martinelli got that. Saka got that too.
Yeah, but they were on like 4,000 or 5,000.
No, even like, but still, because they performed well, they gave them new deals. It's the same thing. Like if Nunez comes in,
do you think we should give Salah that contract?
Yes, because he's top 5 in terms of ability, top 5 goal scoring GA. He's one of the best players in the world. Why not?
But do you know why though? The problem is the fact that you've lost Mane, as you've lost, like you have to give it to him now. If Mane was still there, you could afford to lose Salah this summer, and because Mane is still there and he's such a pivotal part of the way you guys play. But the fact that now Mane is gone, that upsets everything. Like, to risk in the end of next season not having Mane and Salah at Liverpool, that's madness, bro. That's actually madness what you're saying, bro. Listen to the glory years these two players brought to your club, and you're ready to risk that because of 400k for Salah, a proven banger. Like, it's not like he needs to prove himself. Consistently, he's done it. He's worth it, bro. His numbers show he's worth every penny. You can't cope without those numbers, bro. Especially with how tight City are. They just added Haaland there. You want to cope without Salah and Mane numbers? That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
At all, bro.
It would be the dumbest
suicide
way to dismantle a great team. That would be very dumb.
Suicidal. Imagine
a great team. Look, we're adding.
Chelsea will even be. Chelsea might
we added Nunes. We added 2 people. Salah and Mane have been there, it says, but we added Diaz.
Nunez is a young player.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Hold on. Nunez is a young player coming into a league where he has to learn the language. Liverpool is cold. This is not Portugal where it's warm and nice. He has to adapt.
Yeah.
He's a young player. He has to learn things. He has to learn a different way of playing. He has to cope with the physicality. I don't expect Nunez to come in and boom. He's not an Mbappe.
Neither
do you understand? So at the end of the day, you still need your top gunner there. You still need your Jotas, your Manes, and your Firminos. You can't just say, okay, fine, I have bought this boy now so I can get rid of this guy. Nah, you still need your Salah. Because Salah, I'm not going to lie to you.
You don't need him.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Did I say that?
I'm not going to lie to you.
You didn't say those words, but the way you talk, you kind of threw the way you
He's
just
not going to hold my club for ransom.
Let go of him.
Liverpool fans, we know how things are in our club. He's not going to hold the club for ransom. We wish you well somewhere else. He can do 1 more year and leave. You are not going to hold the club for ransom because of wages. We are not. 400 is too much.
Let me give you an example, right? So let's say you see Henry when he left Arsenal, right? We were in a very different situation than you guys in right now. But let's say we were still challenging for actual titles at that point. At that age of Henry, whatever Henry's asking for, Arsenal are giving it to him, bro. Because he was top 5 players in the world and we want him to stay. Because he raises the profile and he's already proven that he can consistently.
And you're going to make the money back by selling shirts and increasing ticket prices. So it's a win-win because at the end of the day, if you look at it,
but you can understand where I'm coming from.
I hear you.
I understand where you're coming from, but in football right now, there is no time for.
This guy's 30 years old.
There's no time for I want to sell this guy and I want to start unearthing the next gem. There is no next gem unless you are buying Mbappe or you are buying Haaland, who is gone. There is none, because if you look at it right now, how many players have these stats? In what football right now? Very few
have the stats till they got to Liverpool.
So I tell you that
you feel when we buy a player, he's going to take time to adapt. That is not the way it is. Our attackers don't take time to adapt.
If you put Salah,
Salah had his best goal scoring season the season he came.
If you put Salah,
put
Salah on the right hand side in Real Madrid right now, you tell him he's not going to do well.
He's not going to do the numbers he's doing.
He will.
He won't.
He will.
He will do those numbers. You think he'll do those numbers?
It's not impossible.
With Benzema there, another guys there.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
You even play better.
Because Benz knows how to play the game.
Yes, and Benzema is a very good link-up striker.
He can adapt.
Yes, he will. With Vinicius on the right, it's like having Mane.
So look, you see
Mane, I believe, can do well in any team. I don't believe Salah can do well in any team.
Why not?
I really don't believe that. I don't.
Because you see him play for Egypt. Salah was doing well in Roma.
Yeah.
He was doing very well in Roma and Fiorentina.
People try and sleep on his Serie A form.
He did well in Roma and Fiorentina.
Of course he did well. That's why we bought him.
Yes, then
there are many people doing well. There are many people doing well.
The only thing Klopp improved on him is his finishing. It's the same thing with Thierry Henry. When Thierry Henry was playing in Juventus, he was playing left wing back. He was running.
His finishing. He
wasn't popping.
He had way more chances.
His positioning.
He wasn't popping in Syria. He wasn't popping goals. He was never known for being a goal scorer.
Yes.
Salah will give you maybe
14, 15.
No, he wasn't giving 14.
I think
look at his stats for Roma. He hasn't scored double.
He got 14 in
all competitions.
No, last season at Roma,
before he came was 14 goals.
Fine. But what I'm trying to say is he was not known as a goal scorer.
No,
he came to Liverpool and his finishing, boom, and he became a goal scorer, one of the best goal scorers. They started calling him a striker. Before we all knew that Salah is a winger. They started calling Salah a striker. So
because of his numbers.
it's the same thing with Thierry Henry. When Thierry Henry was at Juventus, he came to Arsenal. As Wenger changed his position, he improved his finishing. Boom, and we gave him everything we wanted to give him. Now that's the same thing with Salah. If you put Salah in Real Madrid, he's going to score goals. He's a different kind of player. He has learned how to play. Do you understand? He's at the peak of. He has mastered his abilities, and you put him in a world-class team with Modric, Casemiro.
You think Salah is more important than Van Dijk in the Liverpool team?
Okay.
I think.
Do you think that?
Hold on. This is what I'll say to you. If Salah was missing for the same amount of time as Van Dijk, you lot wouldn't have got top 4 that season. I don't believe.
How can you say that?
I personally don't believe that. Because who's going to get the Salah numbers?
We don't need the Salah numbers.
Trust me.
We just need to win games. We just need to win games.
You still need
Bro,
Salah.
trust me, bro. I reckon. I don't think.
Salah.
That's what I think.
Need
That's
him.
my opinion. Sure.
I didn't say we did not need him.
every team-
But to the point of jeopardizing the entire salary structure at Liverpool, it is not worth it for me.
It is.
I don't think it is, because there are many people as important as Salah in the team that would demand more.
No.
We have something good and we have team cohesion. Everybody's happy. Nobody's feeling shortchanged. Let it be like that, because once you start having that, and
Again.
look, you guys gave Ozil a contract. Look at what happened.
Okay, bro.
Salah
Ain't
last
Ozil,
season.
bro. Ozil wasn't the top 5 players in the world at that time. It's different, bro. It's different. Salah's a different breed. Again, if you had Mane, don't give Salah this money. You just stand firm. Mane, I'm going to give you 250k. Boom, we're going with you. Salah goes, and then Mane retires at Liverpool. Cool. You guys nurture some new talent to come in. But the fact that you've already lost Mane, it changes the whole conversation of Liverpool, bro. Trust me, it changes everything.
I know
Diaz or no Diaz.
Liverpool are not stupid. I know that. Klopp is not stupid. FSG are not stupid. I believe they will do the right thing. Maybe Salah is trying to hold out. Maybe, I don't know. But I believe they'll do the right thing. I'm not worried about the Salah situation. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
Anyways,
fair.
it's all good. He says he's not worried about the Salah situation. We'll see. I think Salah is still going to stay, and I still think they
Beyond next year. Beyond this
Yeah,
season.
I still think they're gonna work things out. I still think they're gonna work things out. It's just a matter of seeing how they balance the books at the end of the window. And I think, you know, they might with Mane going. The Mane going and just owning Nunez and Calvin Ramsey, which will really take much of the wages. And you guys have sales for Minamino. Minamino is going to Monaco for 18 million.
Yeah.
That's some money coming in. Origi has gone. I think there will still be some change for
They'll
Salah.
find a way to make it
They'll
work.
find a way to
They
make
can't
it work.
risk losing
Because
both of
I
them.
think both of them
You do know
both
we
happen.
bought a young winger from Fulham.
Bro, stop that.
You do know that.
That's Carvalho. We know that already. We know about Carvalho, Fabio Carvalho.
You don't know what these
He's
boys
a
are
couple
going
years
through.
away from.
Yes, but he's
You don't
19.
know.
Couple years away.
Kunle.
Okay.
This is football, yeah. Kunle, you cannot win the league with a 19-year-old or a 23-year-old novice when you already have built a team that has been together for 4 years.
I agree.
And that team that you have built together for 4 years, they have grown together. And right now, they're at the peak of their powers. You remove Salah and you want to replace him with a 19-year-old. One, you're
I
putting...
didn't say.
No, what I'm
that.
trying to say...
I'm
no,
saying we have
You
young
brought
guys.
his name up like
I am.
something.
But my point is that we have other guys.
They cannot
that are going to be
replace
groomed.
Salah because you have to
So
groom
in
that
2 years,
footballer.
they'll be
Salah
ready.
is a footballer that is already ready-made, over-ready-made. He's at the peak of his prime. A 19-year-old, you have to train him to get there.
So you imagine if this
How many
19-year-old
Mbappes do you have?
has 2 years of Salah, then he's ready to take over, isn't it? That's the way it should work, rather than just say, there's this 19-year-old that's gonna come in and
Do you think
maybe
when we had
fill in
Fabregas,
from here?
When we had Fabregas, people thought that Fabregas was, a genius. People forget that Fabregas played with Bergkamp, Vieira, Pires, Henry.
from the best.
That is why he was different from all those young boys. He was different. Not the fact that he had the best ability, but he learned with Bergkamp, Vieira, people that had won before. That them walk-ups, they could not handle it. They didn't have the mentality he had. That's the difference. Now, you remove someone like Salah, you expect these young boys to go and start learning their work. Baba, you are going to deal with inconsistency and you're going to deal with pressure. That's what Arsenal is going through. That's what we went through last season.
What's going on, man?
I don't know what we went through last season.
Okay, fine.
All these things you're saying is actually it's hurting my.
You remove Salah, you have stopped being a title challenging team. You have given City the title. You have just fighting for top 4.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
I'm fighting for top 4.
But I'm sure you felt the same way when you took Mane out. Also, that's what people have said.
I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel that way because I felt that Luis Diaz was gonna make up for Mane, because Luis Diaz already gives you what Mane gives you apart from the goal scoring. Luis Diaz gives you dribbling, work rate, constant pressure, high pressing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Creativity. Luis Diaz is going to give you that. That's the same thing with Mane. Do you understand? That's why they already play Mane as a 9. Yeah. Already integrating him on that left hand side. You can see it already. So that was already a like for like replacement. But if you remove Salah, Baba, that is your Hurricane in the league. That is your Aguero. That is your Henry. That's your Suarez. That's your goal scorer. You can't take out the goal scorer. You take out 40 goals a season and you think you're going to replace it like that? Good luck.
Listen,
And they've already taken another.
Good luck.
If you look
They're going to
at-
spend 150 million.
look at how Dortmund were playing with Lewandowski. We can change our style of play for Nunes.
Dortmund.
You know that.
Yeah.
We now have a 9
Sure.
that is an actual 9, a striker, a goal scorer.
You're comparing Lewandowski.
We've never had that in club.
But guess what? Guess when the last time Dortmund won the league last time to Lewandowski? Since they sold Lewandowski to Bayern and Mario Götze, they have not seen the league title. Do you know that? So that tells you something.
No, but do you know how hard it is?
What do you
With
mean
that
how hard it is?
They sold him
What
to
do you mean how hard
Bayern.
it is?
It's like saying taking Salah to City. How do you want to win again?
No, I'm
I
trying
hear
to.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to let you know that. I'm trying to let you know that those players are irreplaceable. They replaced him with Aubameyang. Aubameyang scored goals. He scored goals, but in some games he fucked up. But Lewandowski was there. He won them the league title.
Straight.
Twice.
That is the difference. The
Exactly.
Killer. Salah's a killer, bro.
You can't replace those kind of
Killer,
players.
Cavalli is no killer. Nunes might be a killer this season, but he'll need might take a
said
year.
you should not sell him this season, but this guy, I've told you my own. This is how most Liverpool fans feel. 400 is too much.
It's not. You give it to
This is
him
how
right
our
now.
fans. Do you think we don't
Today-
want him?
today
Do you actually
you give it to
think?
him.
Do you think you guys know more about Salah and what he means to the club than us Liverpool fans?
Okay, this is what I'll tell you though. If you let Salah go next summer, you're not winning the league with Klopp. Again, with Klopp.
Okay, fair enough.
Telling you that now.
Fair enough.